On Thursday, when there were 9 of us here, and we all, not one of us got a tap, let alone a fish, there was a large meteorite went across the sky to the west. It wasn't your run-of-the-mill shooting star, it was a much bigger thing, and trailing a long orange tail, which unfortunately the video wasn't able to pick up. And then as it streaked across the sky at a hell of a lick, eventually it just broke up into bits, and the bits started falling, and then it just disappeared. It was amazing. I've seen one like it before, many years ago, travelling back from towards Stokesley, when the sky was suddenly lit up like daylight. It was 2 o'clock in the morning with this brilliant green light, and this thing streaked across the sky at a phenomenal rate, and exactly the same. In fact, it was so unnerving I stopped the car, and it shot across in front of me, and again it broke up into bits, and then the bits began falling out of the sky. It seemed so close that you could almost have gone across and picked the bits up, and then from brilliant green daylight from horizon to horizon, suddenly it was pitch black again. It was absolutely staggering. And yet I saw no report of it in a newspaper or anywhere else. But when I inquired, somebody said it was a large meteorite. So this was obviously something on similar lines, but was much further away. But very impressive for all that. Anyway, I'll put it on a video and see what you make of it. Well, it's Sunday the 18th of September, and after all the rain we had on Friday, just gone onto the Environment Agency website, and this is the River Swale at Craighill, and you can see there it's in the green zone, as it were, on that little test tube. And if I come down, this is what you want to see if you're a barbel fisherman. You can see there the level has been along there, sort of normal summer level as it were, but this is what you want to see if you're a barbel fisherman. You want to see that increase there, and that's when barbel tend to come out to play, and it's when big catches tend to be made. There's no guarantee of it. It depends on the actual water itself, whether it's peat, carrying sediment, and what temperature it is. All of these things make a great big difference. Nevertheless, an increase in level like that is a first-class indication that it will be good action. So today it's down to the river to take advantage of this. With it being the 18th of September, it might be one of the last occasions of the year. Hopefully the water which is going in is warm, because the river had in fact been cooling down because of the very cold evenings. So an increase in temperature is just an added bonus. Anyway, enough talking, let's go. This is the river further upstream from Topcliffe. This is Morton Bridge near Northallerton, and you can see there you got that great big increase, peaked and is now on its way down. It takes the water 6 hours to travel from Morton Bridge down to Topcliffe. So if this is going down at what, 9 o'clock last night, by 3 o'clock this morning, just past, the floodwater will have, or the peak of the floodwater will have gone through Topcliffe. So when I get down to Topcliffe this afternoon, I expect the level to be falling. Well, I've arrived at Topcliffe. It's Sunday the 18th. I've passed through some absolutely horrendous weather coming down. It absolutely laced it down with rain. You can see there the water coming over the weir. It's very, very peaty and not much in the way of sediment. And this is the weir pool, an absolute maelstrom. But it's not as high as it was the other week. You can see there that bush is sticking out quite well on the island. But it's only 10 degrees Celsius, so we'll see what comes of it. There's a chap fishing the glide on the other side there, or that, and into that slack water. But he's had nothing at all. Another fella fishing there quietly. He's had nothing either. Well, it's Sunday the 18th of September, and the river's up a little bit. I would think it's probably carrying about 2 feet. And it's falling very slowly. But it's absolutely hammered down on my way here. And it's hammering down now again, as you can probably hear. So I suspect the river will go up again after all this rain upstream as well. Torrential downpour. So tomorrow I suspect it's going to be very, very hard. Anyway, I'll brave it and get the rods in and sit back under this umbrella and wait for it to stop. Oh, there it is. It's not very big. It's a grand little fish. It'll be about 4 pounds, I think. 4 or 5 pounds. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, nice dorsal fin. Beautiful. Yeah. I put him straight back in. It's 7:45. We just had another knock on the top rod as well, so we might get another one, yeah? Well, as the nights get longer and colder, then the river begins to lose heat and the temperature begins to fall, the water temperature begins to fall, the barbel will become more fickle. And I've just had this one small barbel in 4 outings. So this will be the last video of the current season, unless of course something extraordinary or something outstanding appears. But thanks for being on the bank with me. I hope you've enjoyed them. There have been lots of very, very kind comments made by people from all over the world, much to my amazement. I'm amazed how many people look at them. But until next time, once again, thanks very much for watching, and good night.